welcome to part 4 of building the Haunted Mansion in Planet Coaster. And the first thing I should mention is that I almost didn't make finishing any of my projects because I almost died. Well, I'm being very melodramatic actually. My appendix was very painful and wanted to come out of my body, so I had to go to the doctors thinking that nothing was wrong and that I was being melodramatic as I usually do. But it turns out that I had acute appendicitis, textbook standard, so I've been in hospital for the last 3 days recovering from surgery, which is, I'm glad I'm not dead, but, I'm very annoyed that I have become very far back on my series in YouTube. That was the biggest concern that I had. Not that I was gonna die, more that I hadn't finished my Haunted Mansion series and I had all this unshown stuff, and if I had died, no one would see it. God, I'm being very melodramatic, but that's basically how I felt. Maybe it must have been all of the anesthesia that I was on. I don't know, and I digress, because that was quite an interesting and scary experience and has set me back quite a little bit. Which doesn't matter too much, because now I'm back, I can continue on with creating the Haunted Mansion. I didn't become the 1000th ghost, unfortunately. So what can I say? I did this a few weeks ago, so not everything is fresh in my mind, but I do remember that this episode mainly just entirely consists on landscaping and finishing off the grounds and then the lighting. It's a shorter episode than the others, because it's literally just finishing off. Now I'm doing some experimenting. I wanted to see if I could fill those bowls with water. Obviously I can't, but that was very irritating. But oh well. I've been noticing that the fountains and things like that have this artificial water, or they have no water in it. And I'm wondering, the ones with no water, are they going to put some sort of water-like thing in there for us? Or are we going to have to just make do with the really flat blue ones that don't look like water at all? I don't know. I was just thinking about that, because I'm not so satisfied with the way those things look at the moment. And what else goes on? Well, the Haunted Mansion's lighting is predominantly blue, but there's also quite a lot of lamps and things that give a sort of orange lighting. So, that was very easy to recreate in this game, and that is precisely what I have done. What else? Well, the way I think of it now, I think I could have put something like a toilet or something inside the Haunted Mansion, so they actually walk past the balcony area, something like that, but because that's the way it actually works in the real ride. I've done so much extra research since I've created this, and now I have a much better idea on what the actual landscaping looks like for the Haunted Mansion, because a lot of it's quite hidden. But it's literally just a square box of, to the right, you see that, to the left of the building, there is a just a rectangle of queue area, which used to be going around a graveyard, but they got rid of that in the 60s or something. There used to be a lot of different things, and then they got rid of it. And there was also, to the left of that, a sort of a burn, like a hill, with all these old gravestones that used to be on there, and they kept on falling down, so I guess they never replaced them. So that's what's on the side of the Haunted Mansion that I haven't shown. As I said before, this is just sort of a reminiscence of the Haunted Mansion grounds, because I didn't actually have enough of the information to create it. Now that I do, I probably could recreate it. You guys might be quite satisfied with the way that the Magic Kingdom Haunted Mansion turns out, because I actually really tried to incorporate the grounds as well as I could. Like, I actually tried to follow the designs of them as well as I could. Which was no easy task, because there isn't a lot of photographs that really display everything. A lot of it was sort of guesswork, some of it was other people's guesswork. A lot of other people have sort of created models of this building, and also, condensed it and shortened it, and I sort of wanted to see how I could shorten that down. Oh, I don't know why that was showing. Anyway, so that's pretty much what's happened in this video, and in the next episode I will do a little mini walkthrough. I'm not sure whether I can split up this building into different parts. I just really can't expect people to put it together. But if you guys really want me to split this up into like 4 parts, because it has like 4,000 parts that you can assemble yourself, please let me know and I will do that. I'm just not sure how many people are interested in doing that. Plus, I did that for Phantom Manor, and I've noticed there's a sort of odd number of people who downloaded the building and the roof. Like, it's like doesn't correlate to the number. You know, you need to download both for it to work, but you know, way more people have downloaded the body instead of the roof. Maybe they don't think it's in several parts. I don't know, and I digress, so I will leave it there, and I will see you in the next part, which will be the walkthrough, and then coming afterwards will be the next haunted mansion, and then I'm gonna go back to my haunted asylum, because since I was in hospital for 5 days, I have a lot of fresh and great ideas that I would like to implement in that, which involve a huge design overhaul. So I hope you guys look forward to that, and I will see you then. Bye for now. Thanks for watching this video, and if you want to see more, you can click in one of these boxes and it will lead you to more of my videos. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe. And if you... I don't know what else to say. Well, that's it. So yeah, enjoy.